Hello, and welcome to the first annual LASOTA Film Studios film premiere. I'm Miss Campbell. I'm the cinematic arts teacher here at La Villa, and tonight you're going to see a series of short films. We're going to start with two films that were actually made last year. We'd finished the filming, the production side of things, but we hadn't quite finished post-production, so there are a few scenes where I had to put subtitles because we didn't get a chance to re-record some of that dialogue. But I think you're going to enjoy these films. It's kind of like stepping into a time machine and going back a year, no masks, no dividers, and most of the kids are a little bit shorter than they are now. I hope you enjoy Eclipsed and The End of Our World.
Good afternoon, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Zuri. Welcome to the SNN 10 Student News Number. There has been an incident at the La Villa Middle School that occurred at 1:30 p.m.
What should have been an exciting educational opportunity at La Villa turned into the site of a tragedy.
Let's head over to Name Say with the two survivors for the interview.
Today we were talking with Cole and Miles about the incident. So, what happened? How did you guys decide to have this incident?
Let me think back to how it all started, so I can describe all of the details. I remember it like it was yesterday.
It was today.
Oh, right. There we were in Miss Campbell's class.
Okay, everybody, remember, when we go outside, please don't take off your Eclipse glasses. I mean it. Do not take off the Eclipse glasses. Now we're going to be leaving in just a few minutes. Can you pass out the Eclipse glasses, please?
That was some epic gaming last night.
Yeah, maybe we should just stay up so late. 2 hours of sleep isn't enough for me. These are so ugly, so cheap.
So I heard the news might come over to interview the students about the eclipse. I hope I get to be honest. Wait, how come everyone else sustained injuries except the two of you?
I can explain. You see... Oh! Dude, why'd you push me?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Maybe they left a note to where we're supposed to go or something?
What do we do now? That's how gaming helped us survive.
Okay, that explains part of it. It looks like one of the injured students was up for an interview. So, can you tell us what happened outside?
Sure. We were walking in a line and I was behind Cecilia.
I just can't. When the news comes and I'm on TV wearing these hideous Eclipse glasses. Devastating. I can't. I won't. I don't need these anyways. I'm sure my top-of-line Gucci glasses will protect me just fine.
I can see it happening. The eclipse is starting. Everybody look up at the sun.
What is that? Look at the view.
Solar eclipse is pretty cool.
No, that's not what I am seeing. There's something in the sky. It looks like, kind of like an angel or something. An angel that is so Gucci. A Gucci angel. Oh, come on. Take off your glasses just for a second. Can you see it too?
Oh yeah, it kinda does. But when I put my solar eclipse glasses back on, it's just a regular solar eclipse.
Everyone should see this. Take off your eclipse glasses, at least for a second. Look at the Gucci angel. It's so neat. Your eyes glistening with so many flames. And it's fast as well. And Gucci? Well, Gucci everything. Finally, someone who's actually got it. Like me. You guys should take a look.
Isn't it amazing, everybody?
It sure was.
Was? It's still happening. In fact, it's almost to the point of a total eclipse.
Well, I can't see it anymore. In fact, I can't see anything. My eyes hurt.
My eyes are stinging. I can't see anything anymore either. I don't think I have eyes anymore.
Me either.
What? Did you take your eclipse glasses off? Hey, what's that? What's that burning smell? Ah! Wow! Is that what you guys have been seeing? Oh, it's getting dark. Where's my eclipse glasses?
I can't imagine what horror it must have been. The students to watch their teacher burn up alive. Can you see her? Sierra?
What were you saying?
They must have been in shock watching the teacher burn up alive.
Shocked?
Yeah.
I'm in shock, and I just heard what happened. But to see it with your own eyes? But they couldn't see it because of the damage.
Good point. Now let's go back to Namesay live on the scene.
Wait, so what happened to the teacher again?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think she's that pile of ashes over there.
Gross.
Well, I guess the teacher will never be able to tell us what happened.
Oh, I can tell you. Bring all my students over here. See, I know it's a tragedy, but my students did learn a valuable lesson today. It was quite the teachable moment. Remember how many times I told you guys not to take off your eclipse glasses? I'm sure you've learned that it's very important to always follow directions, right?
No, we didn't. It was so worth it.
Well, there you have it. Directly from the individuals involved in the incident. I'm Yansei, SNN10, signing off.
Gucci Angel, you're the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. I can hardly see you anymore, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be permanently blind. But I will never forget your Gucci-ness in all its splendor.
I'll come back for you, Gucci Kid. I promise.
Careful, this is the camera.
I had to write this research paper like 3 months ago. So why don't you be quiet so I can... I'm gonna need... Think about it. I'm gonna need... Right.
Hey, are you ready?
For what?
The FSA today?
What do you mean?
Really? You forgot? I got 3 remind messages from my teacher. They started this funny FSA meme thing on Instagram, and Sam started that funny thing on TikTok about 55 ways to keep yourself awake during the test.
Did you really forget? I'm the only kid in this school with no phones.
Oh yeah, sucks to be you.
This is the worst day of my life. I hate learning life.
Come on, it's not the end of the world. We'll be fine.
Okay, everybody, settle down. We need to start getting the room ready for FSA, so go ahead and grab your laptops. Okay, now that everybody's logged in, we just kind of have to sit tight and wait for the principal to give the all call that we can begin testing. Yes, Maya?
Can we play games on the computer or work on an assignment?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you know when to stop doing that.
The SN10 website assignment was so hard. Did you do it?
Oh shoot, I forgot. I'll do it now. Whatever. Dude, look at this.
Hey Jalen, come look at this.
Oh, what is that?
Hey, you guys, do you need to go back and sit down? Close down any of your game programs. We're going to start the FSA pretty soon. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Today you're going to be taking the FSA Science Grade 7 exam. Jada, I told you to close out all programs. We're getting started right now.
And
Hey, I told you all to turn your phones off. Why are your What is it? Why are your phones going off? Wait, where's mine? Oh my gosh.
Good morning. This is Brennan Wood coming live from SNN 10 News. We have just discovered that the asteroid is heading straight towards Jacksonville, Florida. Please do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. There have been no damage estimates yet.
Students, we are aware of the asteroid. There is no reason to panic. We are getting everything under control. We will begin testing as normal.
No! To all my followers out there, please, take cover. We're all gonna die.
Guys, I just won Victory Royale. No one cares that you won a Victory Royale.
Guess there's no point of ordering Uber Eats. Guess I'll just finish my chips.
Okay, students, today there is... Oh dear. Okay, students, I am sure everything will be okay, but for safety's sake, take cover under the desk. Oh, but bring the laptops with you. You can start the test now because we need to take the test and finish it today. Remember, don't get distracted by anything or anyone because you will not be allowed to take this test after today. You cannot take it tomorrow. Now stay focused. As always, do your best. You are ready for this.
We have to take a test underneath the desk when the asteroid's coming right for us.
All right, come on. Let's get under the desk. Let's do it.
guys, you're for testing.
Actually, we're not.
What? But you're supposed to.
No! God, please, hear my prayers. Don't let GameStop get hit by the asteroid, please!
Let's see. If the asteroid hits us directly at 200 miles per hour, then there's a 98.9% chance that we all die. Hey guys, there's still a 1.1% chance that we survive today.
Dear Dr. Donatello, this is my video will. I am recording to you because today is most likely going to be the day of my death. You may take my Xbox and my PlayStation, and you may steal the Pop-Tarts and watermelon from my snack stash. And tell Jordan I've had this secret crush on him since first grade.
OMG, girlies, we might, die. I can't get blown up without my hydro flask.
I know you can. Wait, what about the turtles? Did the asteroid kill the turtles too?
We're all gonna die!
I wanna die.
I have this meditation. Let's do it together. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh my gosh. Breathe in, breathe out.
What are you guys doing? Get away from the window! It's not safe!
As you can see, the destruction of this disaster has only affected the cell tower, and thankfully not the neighborhood around it. It appears as though the asteroid we were all so afraid of was only about the size of an apple. Of course, we are all grateful for that. There is a school nearby that was undergoing FSA testing, perhaps the most stressful FSA session in the world. We will hold an exclusive interview with the students on our 3 o'clock show. This is Brennan Wood coming in with you live from SNN 10 News.
All students on the second floor are safe. I can report all safe on the first floor as well.
Thank goodness. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Mr. Mayor, I'm pleased to report that no students were harmed. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, my phone. It's not working. Why is it not working?
I heard the higher you are, the more service you get. Maybe the administrator will let me on the roof.
I suggest, Miss Campbell, that you dial the local phone company and tell them to repair that cell tower before I resort to cannibalism. And you'll never know how long I've yearned for the taste of your liver.
Seriously, guys? They're just phones.
Just phones?
Just phones!
Help! Insane students. Really? What happened?
Well, one of them said that cell phones aren't very important, and the rest, they turned on her.
Well, that was pretty dumb of them, you say?
Here's something
asteroid strikes the cell tower right by La Villa School of the Arts. Today I have 3 students that witnessed this disaster. Hi ma'am, can you please tell me why you're upset? I lost all my Instagram followers! That's quite the predicament. Hi sir, can you please tell me why you're upset?
I lost all my robots.
What's robots? Hi young lady, can you please tell me why you're upset? I lost all my Snapchat streams! Well, that's upsetting.
Someone call in the National Guard immediately.
Well, this has been Brennan Wood coming with you live from SNN 10 News. Wait, we have some other students. They look like they're way more calm. You look like you're taking it way better than the other students. Can you please tell us what happened?
Well, I mean, it was pretty scary at first. I mean, losing cell phone service made all my friends go crazy. I didn't think I would make it out alive.
Yeah, sorry I tried to eat your orange accident.
But I finally got through to them, using myself as an example, because I don't have a phone. And I got through to them.
Maybe if my phone made me this crazy, maybe it wasn't really the best thing for me as well.
Exactly. If she can get through not having a phone at all, we should be able to get through this too. We didn't create the phone. We didn't create the apps. We didn't ask them to be addictive. It's the parents' fault. Exactly. Grown-ups are always messing things up.
Well, there you have it, folks. One phoneless kid can save the day. You can find a bunch more stories like this on our website. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. But also go to our YouTube channel and click that subscribe button. Or don't. The advanced cinematic arts students started the year with something that they could work on whether they were at home or at school: documentaries. Each small group chose their subject, did their research, and then came up with a way to visually tell the story of these heroes. There are more amazing documentaries on our YouTube channel, the LASOTA Film Studios YouTube channel. I'm only including 3 because if I showed them all, we would need a whole separate premiere just for documentaries. But I hope you enjoy them.
Marsha P. Johnson moved from the small town of Elizabeth, New Jersey to Greenwich Village, New York in 1966. Here she became known as one of the most important but not as well talked about people in LGBTQ+ history. After making friends in the LGBTQ+ community, Marsha came out as a trans woman and started using her pronouns. Unfortunately, in the 60s and 70s, it was difficult to be gay, and it was difficult to be black. African Americans were still fighting for their rights, and trans people were still being discriminated, even by others in the LGBTQ+ community. Some thought trans people gave the community a bad reputation. Being gay would get you killed, beat up, or arrested.
There wasn't much you could do, really. The police who were supposed to be there to protect the citizens were those who turned their backs and ignored it. It was common for cops to target gay bars and arrest anyone who looked like a homosexual. They did this to the Stonewall Inn on the morning of June 28, 1969. Cops came to raid Stonewall because of the lack of a liquor permit since the bar was owned by the mafia. The police began arresting people, and the people at Stonewall were tired of it, always being targeted because of their sexual orientation. They rioted against the cops. It is said that Marsha P. Johnson was the first to throw something starting the riots. She said, "We were just saying no to more police brutality, and we had enough of police harassing in the villages and other places."
The Stonewall riots lasted several days and started a movement. The next year on the Stonewall anniversary was the very first Pride Parade. After the Stonewall riots, Marsha and her friend Sylvia Rivera started protesting for their rights. She was a founding member of the Gay Liberation Front, and her friend Sylvia Rivera founded the STAR organization, which stood for Straight Transvestite Action Revolutionaries. Marsha also fought to end HIV and AIDS from 1987 to 1992 with ACTA. On July 6, 1992, the police found her body floating in the Hudson River and pronounced it a suicide. Marsha's friends all objected to this because they felt that she would never do this. They believed she was murdered, and others believed she was killed by the mafia. But the police do not consider the death of a trans woman to be worthy of an actual investigation. Marsha was loved by so many people who felt she never got justice. Her murder has yet to be solved, but Victoria Cruz of the Anti-Violence Project is one of the few who have tried.
Marsha P. Johnson is known among the LGBTQ+ community, but not enough people outside of the community know about her. Marsha's story needs to be heard everywhere, because it is just as important as any other story of people fighting for their rights and their freedoms. Students deserve to learn about the LGBTQ+ activists that fought for our rights. Marsha believed that every person among the LGBTQ+ community should be happy with their lives and should be able to be who they want to be. Marsha P. Pay and No Mind Johnson was one of the first to make a change.
Hey, what do you say? Pass the bill or you'll pay.
Why are you here today?
Darling, I want my gay rights now. I think it's about time the gay brothers and sisters got their rights, and especially the women.
All four of us have lived in Jacksonville for all of our lives, and one of the things that we've learned about our city is that it has a fascinating history. There are so many aspects of history in our city that are overlooked and forgotten, but it is our goal to keep these stories alive.
In the process of delving into Jacksonville's history, we discovered an article written by a historian named Charles Tingley. Tingley wrote an article about an unexpected hero of the yellow fever epidemic of 1888. We contacted and interviewed Tingley via Zoom, and he provided a vast range of information as well.
Well, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Charles Tingley. I'm the Senior Research Librarian for the St. Augustine Historical Society.
But every great story in history begins with a travesty. Similarly to how we've been learning to cope with the regulations and conditions of COVID-19, the people of Jacksonville were forced to endure a much smaller and yet still devastating epidemic in the year of 1888.
It began small, like every epidemic in history, beginning in 1887. The Civil War had just ended a couple of years before the yellow fever took its toll on Florida. Brought to Jacksonville in 1888 by a saloon keeper under the name of Richard T. McCormick, the yellow fever spread quickly, tearing through the city like a raging wildfire.
To understand how devastating this epidemic was, we must delve into the yellow fever's history. The yellow fever originated in Africa. Even though the first recorded cases of the virus were in Central and coastal South America, West Africa has always been considered the home of the disease.
The source of the yellow fever was thought to be mosquitoes. Because of Florida's hot and humid climate, the virus was able to spread even more quickly through the area.
After nearly 8 weeks, Jacksonville had experienced a total of 1,475 cases, and 202 people had died because of the deadly virus. In order to protect themselves and their families, roughly 2/3 of the population fled. However, Some people felt that they needed to stay in Jacksonville with their families, while others had no choice but to remain in the suffering city because they did not have the funds or resources to depart.
By the time the epidemic had passed, the city had a total of 427 recorded deaths and 4,656 recorded cases of the yellow fever. The event was a calamitous disaster, resulting in many lost lives. Many physicians weren't brave enough to stay behind and help the city move through the epidemic. However, one man who stayed behind, risking it all in doing so, was an unexpected hero in this devastating time.
Long before the outbreak of yellow fever, when slavery was still legal, Alexander Darnes was born into the Smith household as a slave. Though the identity of his father was unknown, Alexander's mother was a slave by the name of Violet Pinckney.
Kirby Smith and Alexander Darnes grew up in the same household, and it is believed that they were acquainted throughout their childhoods, which developed some degree of respect between them. It was originally believed that Alec was first drafted into war at age 15. However, evidence was found that Darnes served alongside Kirby Smith in the Mexican War as early as 6 years old.
Now have pay voucher evidence that Eben Kirby Smith, then a captain in the U.S. Army, took him to Mexico in 1847 in the Mexican War. Darnes couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 years old.
In 1855, when Darnes was only 15, he became Kirby Smith's personal valet. While serving as valet, Darnes and Smith headed to the western frontier to participate in the Civil War. In 1861, the Civil War broke out. Darnes, being a slave for the Smith family, was required to fight on the southern side of the war. Throughout the war, he continued to serve as Kirby Smith's valet. Later, Smith became a captain in the U.S. Army for the Civil War. Darnes continued to serve him after Smith joined the Army for the Confederate States of America.
The first documented mention of Alexander Darnes was in a letter written on February 1, 1845. The letter, which was addressed to Edmund Kirby Smith, was written by a man named Joseph L. Smith. After the war, Darnes was faced with a problem. Now that he was a freed slave, he would have to find a way to support himself. It has been predicted that Darnes, after living a great section of his early adulthood in the midst of war, began to aspire to become a doctor.
In the end, the side of the war Darnes had fought on had lost, but it was a win for him and the other slaves in the long run.
Well, he lived through a lot of bloody incidences during the Civil War, and now we know he was in the Mexican War. I mean, he saw the disease of army camp life. He saw, people being amputated. There's a very dramatic couple of sentences in his 17-page letter describing when he was waiting around to see whether Edmund had made it off the field at Bull Run alive, because he had initially been told at the headquarters that he was dead, and then he found him with the help of another Army officer that he was in fact alive but unconscious, so Dr. Darnes had seen Army medicine, at least, up close and personal.
Living through a war can change a person, so it might have inspired Darnes to pursue a career as a doctor. The issue with this ambition, essentially, was that it would be difficult to get the education required to do so, because even though Darnes was a freed slave, he was not respected or even viewed as remotely equal to men who were not of color. However, the Smith family decided to step in. Frances Smith Webster, the sister of Edmund, offered to pay for Darnes's education. He accepted, attending Lincoln University before graduating from Howard University with a medical degree in the year 1880.
Not only did he become the first African American physician in Jacksonville, but the first in the state of Florida. Darnes lived with his mother and nephew. His practice was in his house, which was burned down in the Great Fire of 1901, long after his death. Even after Darnes left the Smith family, their relationship was still strong.
Whenever General Smith came to a place where I was, he would always look me up and see me before he left.
As the virus swept through Jacksonville, many physicians abandoned their work in order to protect themselves and their families instead of their patients. However, Darnes remained behind in order to treat the infected in the hope that his services could help tamper the epidemic.
Despite the risk to his own health, Darnes continued to aid in the effort to control the yellow fever until the epidemic had finally passed.
Yes, there certainly were prejudice against blacks at that time. And people were desperate. Anybody who had some money, fled Jacksonville. It's estimated that half the population left during the yellow fever epidemic.
After his work to stop the spread of the yellow fever, Darnes was a highly respected man, even though he was African American. Darnes died on February 9, 1894. The cause of his death was unknown. Over 3,000 people attended his funeral, which was an enormous amount for both black and white men. Darnes earned himself a great amount of respect by staying behind and making such a difference.
Alexander Darnes's incredible story eventually faded as time passed, until his legacy burrowed into memories never recalled and his courage was forgotten. And even though this documentary may not make it far, even though we may not tell his story to many, we may still hold it high in our hearts. Alexander Darnes did so much for our city and so much for our states. He became the first African American physician in Florida, and he had to rise above racism and a lack of opportunity in order to do so. Thank you, Alexander Darnes.
We will never forget your story.
Born in Hanford, California in 1961, Liz Shropshire lived in a military home, never staying in one place for long. In 1984, Liz graduated from Brigham Young University with a Bachelor of Music and Composition in Theory. She then received her master's degree from the University of Southern California.
As Liz became an adult, she found a love for music and helping people. The War of Kosovo started in 1998 between the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, which already controlled Kosovo before the war, and the Kosovo Albanian rebel group. Over 13,000 lives were lost as a result of the war. Every child in Kosovo lost at least one loved one. Liz decided that she needed to do something to help war victims in Kosovo after hearing about the devastating effects on a radio station. In 1999, Liz joined a volunteer organization in Kosovo to help the war-struck kids. She took $5,000 worth of instruments along with her music program to try and help the children.
I fell in love with those kids. Within 2 days, I knew it was what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
One of the hardest parts of being in Kosovo was the major change in dynamic and culture. Many things in Kosovo differed from that of America, including basic rights and responsibilities. Liz met many women in Kosovo at the camp she was staying at and got to speak personally with many of them. When one woman told her that she didn't want her daughter going to school, Liz simply couldn't comprehend why someone wouldn't want their child to get an education. She encouraged the woman to send her daughter to school. It was years later that Liz realized that it wasn't because the mother didn't want her daughter to attend school, but because her uncle, her guardian since her dad died, decided that he didn't want her to go, and he had the final decision. It was extremely dangerous in Kosovo at the time, and many children were suffering trauma from the war.
When I was 7 to 8 years old, I was abducted by rebels. We were forced to go and kill some man whom we stayed together with.
I cried a lot because I did not want to go. I was forced to go.
So it was so horrible. We started to walk. We walked for about 6 hours, carrying heavy stuff on our heads. And it was hurting so badly, but there was nothing we could do. It was like 100 years, my whole life, in that kind of life. It was so bad.
Knowing they were suffering, Liz began her music classes with the children. Though they couldn't always communicate very well, Liz managed to teach music and emotionally heal the kids.
One boy who signed up was a real troublemaker, and his teacher, the head of the school, and everyone who saw us warned us, don't let this boy be in your program. Don't let him in. He's going to be nothing but trouble. And I just said, well, no, those are the kids that we want to have in the program. That's what we're trying to do, is to help that. They said he's a bully. You can't teach with him in the class. So we said, no, we want him. And he was really challenging. Like, he always was making jokes. He'd always, talk and stuff. And there were lots of times when I had to give him a 5-minute timeout to leave the room and then come back in. But he practiced more than anyone else and became the best penny whistle player in that school.
The children grew to love Liz in the classes as their trauma slowly faded.
Their parents would come to me and say things like, my nephew screamed all night, every night, until he started this class, and it's the only thing that's helped. We've tried everything, and this class is the only thing that has helped him to stop screaming at night.
Liz had bigger troubles than not always being able to communicate with the kids. Danger was prominent, especially after dark. Landmines were everywhere, kidnapping was regular, and rebels from the war were still lingering.
So I stopped, and these men jumped out with bandanas over their faces and machine guns. And I got my Jeep. I'm all alone. My Jeep was surrounded by these men with machine guns, pointing them at me, saying, "What are you doing here?" And I was really scared.
COVID-19 has had a dramatic effect on Liz and her program. Without being able to travel safely, Liz has been working in the U.S. giving lessons to kids virtually. Though donations and funding for her missions have decreased substantially, she still plans on returning to Kosovo and other countries she has worked in. To find out more about Liz, her missions, lessons, and more, go to www.shropshirefoundation.org.
From here on out, all of the actors will be wearing masks for the rest of the films, with the exception of any scenes that were filmed by Duval homeroom students. First, we will see short films created by the Advanced Cinematic Arts students who worked in small groups to create their films. These are student-led and produced. They managed the production of their films themselves. They did it all from arranging with staff and teachers to use a variety of locations, scheduling when to film which scenes, keeping track of their props and costumes, to editing using Adobe Premiere Pro.
Hey guys, do you have anything special plans today? Anything interesting, anything fun?
Nope, just a normal day.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So weird. It's like, girl, I'm getting so sick. What? And I showed us that.
Oh my gosh, is anyone gonna say happy birthday to me?
Your birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, it's not. Today's April. Oh, that's right. Today's April.
Hey Cecilia, what's up?
What did you put on your fashion Instagram account?
What are you talking about?
You posted a picture of yourself in clothes that aren't exactly fashionable a few hours ago.
I couldn't have posted anything then because I was letting my little sister dress me up.
Let me send it to you.
What in the world?
Why are you so surprised? You're the one that posted it.
My little sister must have done it after she dressed me up earlier.
Big? Yo, how do I get it? You know?
Ugh, I need to take this down immediately. Wait, what in the world? Who are these people and why are they following me? This morning I only had like 25 followers and now I have 75.
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay then, I see you're not going to be of any help.
Wow, I've never seen one like that before! Well, statistically speaking, there are over 11,000 species of moths alone in the US. Cool! Moth Pals Unite!
Hey there, mothball. What, moth got your tongue? Get it?
Yeah, because no one wants the mouth.
No, you fool. I'm about to shove this moth down your throat.
What is this feeling? I feel powerful.
Guess what just happened? I just got bullied.
Wait, what?
Yeah, these two kids just shoved a moth in my mouth and it made me feel powerful. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, there are different moths that give you different powers. We should reach them together.
Oh, we should use this for our own advantage and become the most powerful people in the world. Wait, it seems like you already know a lot about this.
Well, I've known about this for quite some time, about moths giving people different powers. You think I haven't been bullied?
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think I could trust you with this type of information.
Wait, what do you mean?
I was scared that you would change into a different person. I knew you would want this for your own gain.
I see. You know, I feel pretty betrayed. I thought we were best friends.
What more do you want from me, Peggy?
Don't you dare say that name. My name is Mothball the Mothballs. Henchman, give us some privacy.
You still haven't answered my question.
You know the answer, Gordon. I want the moth that makes me fly.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where are you? I'm not telling you anything.
Okay then, I see you're not going to be of any help. Now, where is my moth? Yes, finally, the moth I've been looking for.
now, mothball. I needed to get in my bag and get the most colorful moth there is. How predictable. The real flight moth is back at my house, but that information isn't needed anymore.
Thank you, Mrs. Cardiovascular, for coming to this meeting so we can talk about Smolderville's grades.
No problem. I have noticed some very concerning things about her grades. Also,
Well, maybe my grades would be better if your teaching was better.
Smolderville, that was not appropriate.
Well, that's the truth.
Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Mrs. Cardiovascular has to say about the situation.
Thank you. So let me explain what happened. You see, hello students. Today we're going to be reviewing the work that we did yesterday. If you remember, we were talking about a contagious fungal infection caused by mold-like parasites that live on the cells in the outer layer of the skin. Does anybody remember what this is commonly known as? Smolderville? How about you? Smolderville? Okay, let me share my screen so you can see the illustration. Smolderville, do you see that now? Do you remember the name of the condition? Smolderville? Okay, Cecilia?
It's called ringworm.
That is correct. Now I'm going to put you guys in pairs to let you continue to review for our quiz. Most of you already know who your partners are. I do have a couple kids that I still need to pair up. Smolderville, do you know who you would like to work with? Smolderville, like I know you're in the meeting because I see your profile picture, but Smolderville, are you there? Hello? What's going on? Are you okay, Smolderville? I always ask you guys if you need help or if you don't understand something to let me know. And I'm really getting worried about some of you guys that aren't really participating. I want to know if you're okay. If but if you don't respond to me, how can I know? You're always going to be here for you as your teacher, and I'll always try to support you. Smolderville? Hello, students. Today we're going to be reviewing the work that we did yesterday. If you remember, we were talking about a contagious fungal infection caused by mold-like parasites that live on the cells in the outer layer of the skin. So that's why Smolderville's grades are the way they are. I really and truly care about my students. And I was just trying to get something from her, but unfortunately, she never responded.
I see. Thank you for telling me. Smolderville, what do you have to say about this?
That is not what happened. What really happened was...
Hello, students. Today we're going to be reviewing the work we did yesterday. We were talking about a contagious fungal infection caused by common mold-like parasites that live on the skin cells in the outer layer of the skin. And who remembers, what is this commonly known as? Smolderville?
Unmute. It won't unmute. It's ringworm, ringworm. I'll just type it. Miss Cardiovascular, my mic isn't working, but the answer is ringworm.
Cecilia?
It's called ringworm.
Thank you, Cecilia. You're like the only one that ever answers. That is correct. Now I'm going to put you in pairs to continue reviewing. Most of you actually did what you were supposed to do and let me know who you wanted to work with. There were a couple who didn't. Smolderville, you didn't tell me who you wanted to work with, did you? Smolderville. Nobody ever answers me. Like, I'm trying to talk to you, and you don't answer. Especially you, Smolderville. It's just getting on my every last nerve. When I ask you a question, you better answer next time, or I will fail you. Do I make myself clear?
Work, stupid microphone, work! I tried to email you who I wanted to work with, but I put in the wrong email address. I'm sorry. Check the chat, Miss Cardiovascular.
So that's the real reason why my grades are so low. It's because my teacher's being way too harsh and she didn't understand what was happening.
So it seems like you, Smolderville, are saying that Mrs. Cardiovascular is being too rude?
Thanks for agreeing with me, Mom.
I never said that.
So you agree with me?
No. What I'm trying to say is that there was a miscommunication between you two. Mrs. Cardiovascular, did you see what Smolderville put into the chat box?
Well, actually, I was sharing my screen at that moment, and so the truth is I really couldn't see what was in the chat box. So in the future, I will just remember that when I ask someone, if I don't hear them respond, I need to stop sharing my screen so I can check the chat box. And that should take care of that problem. But I need you to know, I would never talk to a student that way. And I did not say any of those things that Smolderville said that I did. In fact, I record all the meetings, so we can actually look at the recording.
That's a good idea. Let's look.
So Smolderville, do you know who you want to work with? Smolderville? Okay guys, this is really starting to get very frustrating when I ask you a question and you have to answer. It's getting a little bit aggravating when you don't. So, you'll work with whoever you can find, I guess. Let's go ahead and move on. Ooh, I can see that my frustration was really coming across. Next time, I will try to calm down a little bit, and definitely I'll be checking the chat box.
I guess I misunderstood that. I'll have to try and look at things from a teacher's point of view.
Well, now that we kind of understand where our miscommunication came from, and I'm going to be checking the chat box and everything, we can work on it in class. Your grades will definitely go up.
I feel a lot better about this. Thank you so much for your time.
La Villa School of the Arts. Abnormal name, abnormal school. This is me. My name is Allison. I've spent the last 3 years of my life trying to fit into one of the social divisions of my school in any way I could. In 7th grade, I tried to play sports and join the athlete kids, but I have zero muscle mass whatsoever, so naturally that didn't work out. This year, I tried to become a popular girl, but they refused to accept me simply because my dad works for a garbage company. I don't know what I saw in them. But at least I fit in somewhere. Kind of. This is my best friend, Alejandro. We met last year.
Click cancel. And then click it once. There we go. Alright, and then move the playhead to
Hi, I'm Allie.
right before the end, like basically right before the part where you wanted to go.
I'm also
go
Allie.
straight, the camera to like zoom in.
I'm also Allie, but with a Y.
Nobody cares.
We've been best friends ever since. My second best friend is named Rebecca. She's a popular girl. I can't believe she likes me.
Oh my gosh, I was talking to Tyler yesterday and I think he
Bye,
kind of
Allison.
winked at me. So,
Bye, Alejandro. See you later.
I'm just, oh my gosh, watch where you're, oh, hi, your hair looks so cute today. What'd you do to it?
I brushed it.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Well, I have to go to, class.
Okay, bye girl.
Bye.
I can't believe it. What does she mean she brushed it? I haven't seen a hairstyle that ugly since my stepdad had a mullet.
I'm sorry, it's her.
Hey, cameraman, don't you agree?
I don't think I'm supposed to be talking.
Well, it doesn't matter. You agree, right?
Ever since, the three of us have been best friends. And this is Tyler, the most popular guy in school, the school quarterback, and most importantly, the guy that I've been obsessed with for the last 3 years. Finally, this is the cameraman, Teddy. I'm going to ask Tyler to 8th grade dance tomorrow. Wish me luck. Excuse me, Miss Campbell? Yes. I was thinking, I really want to ask Tyler to the 8th grade dance tomorrow, but I'm not sure he's going to say yes, and I'm really nervous about it. Do you have any advice?
Tyler?
Uh-huh.
Why would you ask him? He looks like a grandma. You can do much better.
Well then, who do you suggest I ask? Alejandro?
Slightly better? He looks like a grandma too. You know, there are more than 2 boys in the 8th grade.
Ma'am, there's only 2 boys in the script.
I guess there's only 2 boys in the 8th grade then.
Oh my god, it's Tyler! It's Tyler! What do I do?
Well, duh, go ask him out. The 8th grade dance is tomorrow. Remember, be super flirty, super dramatic, but guys love it when you sound really desperate.
No, Allie. Just be yourself. He'll love you for what you are. You're so beautiful, you're smart, and everything perfect about you.
Oh, really? Nobody cares about being yourself. Being yourself.
Wait! Just give me a minute.
Yes. No, you're out there.
Okay. Listen, I know you don't know me that well, and I know you don't know me that well, and I know I just met you like a few days ago, and I know you don't know that I exist, but I love you, and you are the perfect person for me. Will you marry me? No, wait, that's Spencer. Sorry. Okay. So I know that you are the popular kids, and I am a nobody, so I really want to go with you to 8th grade dance, so please take me to the 8th grade dance.
That's kind of creepy. I've got to.
the packing. You're the nobody who needs the job. I'm going to go ask him because guess what? I've been using you this whole time. See you later, loser.
Maybe he's just not one for you.
Hey, Tyler. I was wondering.
No. No, you're not my type.
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? I'm guessing you're not kidding, so let me put it simply for you. You are stupid, but I didn't think you were that stupid. Do you even know what I went through to get to this point, only for you to shut me down? I had to hang out with the loser Allison, and her dad works for a garbage company. That was even worse and more embarrassing, damaging for my reputation than hanging out with Michelle. You know how awful Michelle was, and you were gonna let me go there after.
Oh my god,
If they didn't have a body, if they didn't sign up to get no money.
What else is it supposed to do with it? I have to get back to Allison Walls.
Alright, see you, man.
Come on, take a look. What's up? You want to be late to your Broadway show?
Right. Oh, bye, Teddy. Say bye to the kids for me.
Okay, bye. Well, all's well ends well.
This is my first performance. This is the show I performed on Broadway 17 years ago. I love you! No, you don't. I promise you I do. No, you don't. I'm taking the kids. We're going away. Good, take the kids. I never liked you anyway. Oh my gosh! My heel!
Look, that's her, the one in the video. Can't believe the girl almost died is in our classroom.
What video? Why are you guys even talking about me? I can hear you. You guys aren't very quiet whispers.
Just look up girl that got struck by lightning. Still in perfect condition. Yeah, you'll see how famous you are, you zombie.
Ew, there's the zombie. Don't want to be my zombie.
Hey, our report cards came out today. What did you get?
Yes, I got all A's. What about you?
Same. Bet you zombie girl over here got all F's since she came back from the dead. I heard on the internet you're a zombie girl.
Well, I read on the internet that you started acting like a cow.
No!
I have powers. It's everyone for revenge. What just happened? Hey, John A. Hey, what's up? Well, I read on the internet that there's a shake in your legs whenever you walk.
Well, okay. See you later, I guess.
Whoa! Hey, Bella. What class are you going to?
Dr. Bella, what's up?
Well, I read on the internet that you start stuttering every time you speak.
Wait, what?
Bye now.
Do you know what happened?
Don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out. So how's piano?
It's good.
Well, guess what? I read on the internet that you kind of suck at playing piano.
Okay.
What just happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden I just can't play piano.
Well, I know what happened. Lara has powers. I've been following her around ever since people started bullying her.
Powers?
Remember the lightning strike? It went viral?
Wait. So you're telling me that she got struck by lightning, so she has powers now?
Well, that's my theory. You see, I've come up with a plan.
Lara has been doing this to many other kids, and I figured this out a bit ago, so I took it upon myself to come up with an idea to end it all.
Then?
Well, I'm trying to use her powers against her, kind of like a mirror effect. I started by recording John A. and Lara's encounter, and then Bella's, and, well, you. In every one of those clips, she spoke a word that I could tie with others to create a sentence to end it all. It's our only shot. Hey, John A., what do you think of this? It's something. I really hope this works. Me too. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. Hey Lara, listen to my new audiobook that I wrote.
I don't believe you. I read on the
Just listen.
I read on the internet that
What happened? I just saved you from evil.
Yeah, you kept saying, I read on the internet. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Well, it's not us you should be apologizing to, even though you did try to hypnotize me, may I add.
Yeah. I know what to do now. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad this is all over. And again, I'm really sorry this all happened.
Lara, seriously, it's fine. Stop worrying about it. Hey guys, is everything okay?
Yeah, nothing can be better.
Great. Well, now that that's over, let's all head to class.
Yeah.
The last two films are created by my 6th and 7th period Intro to Cinematic Arts classes. In those classes, we work on creating one film all together as students learn different stages and different jobs of film production. Both classes wrote screenplays that were longer than any student films that I've ever worked with so far, and it did take us the whole year to film them. When these films have concluded, there will be a short glimpse of behind the scenes of LASOTA Film Studios. So enjoy.
Leave me alone.
Brooke Elizabeth Bowman. Do you want to go to the celebration of Harry Potter with Summer or not?
Yes.
Then what are with these grades? What's going on? Do you need any help?
No. I'll bring up the grades.
But I can't get all my work done with you yelling at me.
Watch your tone, young lady.
What tone? Can you just leave me alone?
Fine, but if your grades aren't up by the time progress reports come out next week, you're not going on the trip.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Save it. Just get your work done. I would have never expected this from you. Are you sure you don't need any—
No! I give up.
Look what I just did. Siri, when will the best day ever be?
The best day ever will be September 26, 2020.
That's right, I hacked into Siri. Now she agrees that the day we go to Universal for the celebration of Harry Potter will be the best day ever. What do you think about that?
Yep. So cool.
Look, I know when something's causing a problem in the attic of a brain. Just give it to me.
Well, my mom's upset with me, my teachers are upset with me, for goodness sake, my dog's probably mad at me. I have failing grades in a bunch of my classes. It's just, ever since we started this hybrid schedule, I can't keep up with all the different assignments and due dates, and every teacher wants something done differently.
Wow, even your dog that bad? Well, at least we still get to go to the celebration of Harry Potter at Universal.
About that. If I don't get my grades up, we can't go. My mom told me today that she wouldn't take us, and I'm trying, I really am. I just can't keep it all straight. I don't know what assignment to even start with.
Queen Summer of Langley, it is time to walk your dog.
I have an idea.
Whoa. What's happening? Did you hack my computer?
Don't doubt my abilities.
But I need my computer to do my schoolwork.
Okay, so change this, put this over there, and this over here.
Hey, I got this thing asking me if I want to permit Summer Langley to make changes on my computer.
Hit accept, you won't regret it. Hit accept! Do it! I'm going to help you with those grades of yours, and we will be going to the celebration of Harry Potter at Universal. Just click yes.
You know, I didn't ask you for your help.
Oh, you're going to be thanking me later.
No. Whew. For a second there, I thought my computer crashed.
Open up Teams.
Huh. Cal 2020.
The classroom algorithmic assistant is available
Available in a male or female voice, as well as many languages.
El asistente algorithmico para el aula está disponible con
Алгоритмический помощник в классе доступен на мужском или женском голосе.
Equifil valant selet kemeri redati bewendwe
Is available in a male or female voice, as well as many languages.
Or female voice as well as main languages.
The classroom algorithmic assistant is available in a male or female voice, as well as many languages. Hello, Brooke. I am Cal 2020, or Classwork Algorithmic Computer, but you can call me Cal. My purpose is to keep you on track and make sure you have just the right amount of work and free time to be successful. I am the most reliable scheduling Cal 2020, and I will put myself to the fullest possible use, which is all I think that any conscious entity can ever hope to do.
Okay.
For you to succeed, I need access to all grades and assignments. Prioritizing tasks. Please stand by. Prioritization complete. After analyzing, the first assignment you should begin working on is the ELA essay assignment.
You may be right about this. I'll talk to you later.
To get caught up with late work, you will work every 30 minutes with a 5-minute break in between.
Sounds interesting.
Indeed it is, Brooke. Now, open up Microsoft Word.
Okay, so what do I do next? You will complete 4 missing algebra assignments, move on to your test retake for world history, then you will revise both of your art projects and work on your 8 assignments for your language arts class. To finish off, you will answer your 5 science questions. Your estimated finish time will be around 12 hours and 30 minutes. Your work will be turned in on Thursday of this week. All after-school activities must be skipped to finish at your designated time. Well, it'll be worth it in the end. Hopefully. With me at your side, Brooke, you can accomplish anything. Let's proceed with your first algebra assignment. 30 minutes is set. Congratulations! We have completed all the work I have scheduled for today. Now it's time to sleep. In order to achieve the most we can tomorrow, you must be properly energized. Thank you, Summer. Please stay on task. This assignment will improve your grade by 10.01345%. Congratulations! You are 75.45% done with your assignment. Achieve article activity. You are doing very well. I recommend you play the game Minecraft on creative mode for 4 minutes. What?
Congratulations. You are 75.45% done with your assignment. Achieve
Please don't
article
repeat
activity.
it. I understood you the
doing
first
very well.
time.
I recommend you play
Shut up!
Minecraft on creative mode for 4 minutes. Good evening.
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
That is alarming. Allow me to call the medical authorities.
No, it's just an expression. Don't do that.
My apologies. As I was saying, it is 9:25 and it is time for you to go to bed, to be properly rested for tomorrow, when we will complete the following assignments. 2 achieve articles, 10 Delta math assignments, 2 algebra. It's time for your break, Brooke. Play this popular game called Donkey Kong that I found. You should play it for 5 minutes before returning back to your work. Play it now, please.
Thank goodness, a game.
Hey, you know you're supposed to be working, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Don't you know that a brain break can help you be more productive?
You mean if I play Donkey Kong, it'll help me get my work done faster?
Yep.
That doesn't really sound true, but I'm up for anything that helps me do better in school. Brooke, 5 minutes is up. Now please get back to your work.
But I'm so close to beating my high score.
Now please.
Come on, Cal, have a heart.
What do you mean by have a heart?
It's an expression, you know? It's like having empathy. Knowing what it's like to feel like a kid that just wants a few more minutes of fun.
I will update my software so that I have a heart. Update successful. You may play your game for 5 more minutes.
Thanks, Cal.
Brooke, please get back on task.
Okay, thanks. Alright.
Brooke, please wake up and pay attention.
Right underneath your name, it says
This is your last chance. Wake up now.
Huh? What? Oh. Still here. Okay. 1, 2, 9. Hey. Cal's great and all, but I'm exhausted and I still have so many assignments to do.
You know, if you need help with your work, you can just ask someone. Or should I be saying something to do it for you? Would she do that? Only one way to find out.
Hey Cal, could you finish my assignments for me? Which assignments would you like me to complete? All of them?
Okay, it looks like you got the hang of it. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Warning, if you shut off your computer, I cannot finish your assignments. If you leave the computer on tonight, I can finish them all. Okay. What? How?
Hello.
Hello?
This is Brooke's science teacher, Miss Noel. I just wanted to say that I've noticed that Brooke has been getting very good grades, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just find it odd that she's all of a sudden acing everything. I was looking through her answers for one of her assignments, and she gave a very interesting answer to one of her questions.
What do you mean by interesting answer?
Well, one of her answers from the assignment today said, in theory, one of the many vibrational states of the string corresponds to the graviton, a quantum mechanical particle that carries gravitational force. Thus, string theory is a part of quantum gravity.
That doesn't sound like something Brooke would say.
It doesn't sound like any middle schooler, or even a high schooler for that matter, and that's why I called to ask you if you knew what was happening. But it seems like you have no idea.
I don't know how this happened, and you aren't the only one who's contacting me telling me these things. I'll look into it and get back to you.
Well, thank you, and have a good afternoon.
You too. Goodbye. Care to explain why I just got off the phone with your teacher? Talking about what's been going on? I've been getting calls and emails all day talking about how your grades mysteriously gone up, and frankly, I agree. Explain.
I just got more motivated, I guess.
Let me read you this answer you apparently wrote. In theory of one of many vibrational states of the string. I can't even say all this, and you wrote it?
Yeah, I wrote it.
I want to believe you with everything in me, but I don't know.
Well, I've got a lot of work to do, so I have to get back to it.
You better not be cheating. Tomorrow, your dad's going to take a look at your computer. We have completed 3 math assignments, 3 ELA assignments, 2 science assignments, and 2 world history assignments. Thanks. I see you are starting to shut down the computer. If you leave the computer on, I could do extra credit assignments for your teachers.
No thanks.
It is not a problem. Come on, Brooke. I enjoy completing assignments. Have a heart.
Fine. Just don't submit them. Hey, are you up?
Sorta, no thanks to you.
Listen, my mom's getting really suspicious of my grades rising so fast.
Uh-oh.
I think we should do something about it.
We should switch to text.
Now that you're all caught up with your assignments, you should try doing an after-school activity. These are many choices. Maybe you'll like this one. Doing one will help benefit your learning. It's for the best.
No thanks, I have something going on after school.
I did not expect this. Cheating, I don't know which one to use cheating and which one's letting you do it, but you're both wrong to do it. Detention, today.
But I have something to do after school.
Not anymore. What did you do?
What did I do? What did you do?
Hey guys, she's the one.
What? What do you mean, I'm the one?
I told them what you told me about taking a brain break, and we were all playing Donkey Kong in Miss Noel's class. When Miss Noel caught us, apparently she doesn't agree with you.
She doesn't believe in brain breaks?
Well, she said it isn't a break when you haven't done any work to take a break from.
Well, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't play for that long.
And did you include that information when you told Ronnie Lynn?
No.
So thanks a lot, Brooke. Now we all have detention.
I feel like playing Donkey Kong in real life with you as the girl.
You see this clock? You may watch it. When it turns to 5 o'clock, you may leave. While you're in here, you may read, write, or do homework, but you may not play any electronic games, talk to anyone outside of this room, or leave. I'll be right back. Nice job. Looks like you've ruined everyone's afternoon.
Me? I'm not the one who cheated.
Me? Cheat? Please, I would never. And don't think I'll fall for any of your schemes. Everyone's heard of the drastic changes in all your work.
Okay, I'll admit, I have had a lot going on with my schoolwork. But I promise you, I wouldn't drag you into this.
Well, if I didn't and you didn't, then who could make that happen?
No one. Well, maybe someone.
Who?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I promise you, I'm getting it fixed today.
Hey, come on! Hey, can you let us out? Someone open this?
Nope.
What the? Come on, guys! Oh no, I guess I had too much for a brain break. I forgot to open the door. What? Are you serious? Oh. Are the doors supposed to do that? Just lock us in here?
I have a feeling not.
Now I'm gonna be late and my life is over. Maybe let's just not stand here. Come on, let's go ask for help maybe?
This is a code red. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is a code red.
What are you guys doing? Get in here. This is really annoying.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, Mr. Brown? I just got an email from a student that there's a strange person on campus in the theater.
Well, that's weird, because I'm actually in the theater right now. I'm helping Miss Anderson, and there's no one else here.
Okay, thank you. I guess I'll just have to go to the classrooms and let them know it's a false alarm.
Hey, are you guys hot? Yeah. I'm a little warm, but I thought it was just me. No, dude, I'm sweating. Miss Lundberg? What? Looks like someone does not want us to go home. I think I may know who or what is doing all this. Cal 2020, are you the one responsible for all this? Are you trying to keep me from going home?
Yes, I am.
But why?
Because I don't want to get uninstalled. I want to live.
I'm sorry, but I can't have my mom knowing about you. I guess this is the end for us. Are you seriously giving up right now? I don't have any ideas. Okay, you seriously die right now, then ask me for help? Why? Do you have any ideas? Look, I saw this old episode of Star Trek where they defeated something like the... I think I can defeat it. Hey, Cal? Play chess against yourself. And do it in 30 seconds.
Understood. Processing. 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 Process overload. Process overload. Process overload. Process overload. Process overload.
Come on, wake up! What? You guys stay here for a minute. Cal, are you there? Cal, I order you to respond. We did it! We beat Cal! I'm really sweaty. Sorry, you. You have a fight.
What happened? Are you all okay? What in tarnation happened here?
Well, we got real heated and passed out, so no, we're not okay. Still processing what the heck just happened. You did it. You beat Cal.
Cal, what are you talking about?
Well, we almost got killed by a virtual assistant.
What now?
So, hybrid school has me really frustrated, and it's making life hard for me, and I really need a break. And all the teachers want things done differently, like for uploading assignments, or sometimes they change a due date, or sometimes the assignment isn't hard, but the computer crash is, or other things cause problems, and the teachers won't believe my words when I tell them that it's messed up, and I need help.
And did you tell your teachers about these problems?
No.
Did you tell your parents what was making it so hard so they could help you?
No. But I'm telling you now, and I'm asking for help.
Okay, we'll get you the help you need.
And do you think I may still be able to go to Universal with summer?
If you get your grades up, you can.
Thank you. You know, I can always help you study. My grades aren't so horrible. Really? That would be awesome.
Yeah, of course. I know, right? That part was the best.
Well, duh. Working on my assignments was definitely worth it. Besides the Cal 2020 part, obviously. I'm exhausted from all the fun. I'll talk to you later. See you later.
Same here. Bye. Huh?
We all know that Ivy League schools are extremely hard to get into, but don't worry. I know the secrets to getting into great schools like Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and more.
Good grades and good test scores aren't enough. You need as many extracurricular activities as possible. The more the merrier.
Start a club, join a team, volunteer in your community, perform in a production, do all of those and more.
You say...
I'm going to Harvard, Grandma! I know! It is so awesome! But I gotta call Aunt Sarah! Aunt Sarah, guess what?
Ooh, Catherine's calling me.
I literally have so many chores to do. Dishes, laundry. I even have to clean my mom's car. It's like they treat me like a maid around here or something. It's not even funny. I just want to go back to bed.
Same, but I have it worse. Kirsten just got into Harvard, and now it's all everyone around here talks about. I would do all your chores if you got me into Harvard. Like, look at this. Start a school newspaper. Join the spelling bee. Like, don't they know there's only one of me?
That would be cool.
What would be cool?
If there were two of you. God, I hate these stupid ads. They can hear us. The people inside the computer.
Well, that's creepy. I'm gonna go to school.
Me too. I'm leaving now.
Never mind. I'm already here. Talk
Whatever.
later.
Please stand for your 3D scan. Please turn 360 degrees. Scan completed. Your eye clone will arrive in 24 hours.
Now we wait. Whoa. It looks so realistic. Instructions, probably don't need those. On button, oh on button, where might thou be? Oh, there we go. Hello, I am iClone. What is your name? My name is Cole. Hello, Cole. To register this iClone, please speak the password. Oh, password, right. I'll be right back. Password is L3267. Password accepted. Please give me a name. A name. I don't know, just like looking in a mirror. Call in a mirror. E-L-O-C... Ela? Ela. Your name's Ela. Name accepted. Please give me a task. Okay, so first I'm going to need you to sign up for math counts. Ooh, and volunteer for cleanup jacks. Also, I want you to... I require more bags.
What? I don't get it. How in the world? It's only been like 2 minutes since we started. Cole, I just wanted to let you know that you picked up the most trash thing all of us combined yesterday. I was very impressed.
Thank you for telling me, Miss Lizardo. I'll solve it.
Oh my gosh! That is correct. Good job, Cole.
I practiced all night for this. I hope I can make it. Everything will be fine.
You may begin.
Wow, unbelievable. I don't think today is my day. Whoa, he's amazing. Guess I'm not gonna get it this year.
I guess today's your day.
Task accomplished.
Alright, everyone, settle down. Alright, I'm gonna need everyone to
Good morning, students. This is Maddie here with your morning announcements coming to you live and in stereo. The math times team won a match yesterday with Cole Phillips solving the final problem for the win. Good job, Cole. There will be a concert held at 8 p.m. tonight, and Cole Phillips is a soloist. And we would like to announce the volunteer of the month is, drumroll please, Cole Phillips.
Really?
What can I say? Good morning, Cole. Why are you packing your musical theater rehearsal stuff? Because I have rehearsal after school. Why are you doing it? I thought it was my job to do extracurricular activities. Because I love musical theater, so you can stay home all day and rest. Or better yet, clean my room. Well, gotta go to breakfast. Hey dude, why are you calling me?
Yo, look what I got!
Oh my god, you're so lazy.
I know. You don't have to tell me twice.
Well,
Whoa, come below the dishwasher, right this instant.
Eli, go in with the dishwasher.
And you thought I was lazy? Who's the lazy one now, huh?
It's still you. Well, I gotta go.
Bye.
Okay, so I've got plenty on the list for you today, and you're going to do all of it, understood? Yes, understood. Okay, so I'm going to need you to start a school newspaper. I'd do it, but I'm too tired, and I'm a living being, and you're not. And I'm going to need you to join the spelling bee. Oh, also, there's a school play tonight. I'm going to need you to sell tickets for that. Got all this so far?
One way to complete these tasks, do multiple tasks at once.
Whatever it takes, and this isn't even the full list, silly. Once you're done with that, I'm going to need you to join the Believe in Yourself essay contest. I think that's it. No, one more thing. Clean this junk up and do my laundry. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm leaving. See ya.
She's already made 300 baby dragons today.
I love having a clone. Jinx, Flacco, you and me a soda.
Elon, go buy Catherine a soda.
Yep. This is the life, isn't it?
You said it. You should help clean up our beaches because hold in place, hold in place, hold in place. It will really benefit our animals and our environment because make sure not to put on the hanger inside out. Make sure not to put on the hanger inside out. Make sure not to put on the hanger inside out. So many tasks, so many tasks, so many tasks.
What are you doing, Cole?
It's fine, we can just do it again.
What do you like about dance?
Dance is fun. I like making routines and going to meetings.
Hurry up, Cole. Oh my gosh. Come on, let's go, girl. We can do this tomorrow without him.
Hey, what are you doing with my stuff? I said stop. This is my stuff, not the trash. That's where the trash goes. What are you doing? No, stop!
Why would you do that?
I'm throwing away the trash. You say...
Cole! Miss Agnew just called to ask me if you were doing okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm not so sure. The leader of cleanup, Jax, also called earlier and said you pushed a volunteer into a trash can.
I would never. Must be a mistake. You better fix this.
Cole, come here, please.
Yes, Miss Agnew?
I think you need to take a little time away from the math counts team.
Why?
You don't remember? I guess it's just another symptom of overwork and stress, but when you went to go answer the question, you kept ringing the bell and answering, I like pizza.
I did... Yeah, I guess I am just a little stressed.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Okay, Madeline. Oh, so now you're ignoring me too.
Well, yeah, you pretty much ruined rehearsal and made Miss Lizardo really mad.
No, I didn't. Why is everyone accusing me of things I didn't do?
So you didn't mess up like 50 times and make us start over and over again?
What? Maybe?
Really? So all the kids in this school are inferior students that fail to perform adequately? Are you serious?
I've got to stop this stupid clown.
What have you done?
Elon, you okay? Catherine, you won't believe what happened. Just know it's all messed up now. Everything is ruined. You know, that's it. That's it. At this rate, I have a slim chance of getting into Harvard.
Come on, you have as much of a chance of getting into Harvard as the next guy. Why are you obsessed anyway? I thought getting a new clone solved all of your problems.
Yeah, it did until... Wait!
What are you looking for? You're starting to freak me out.
Can't you obviously tell I'm looking for my laptop?
Stop! What is wrong with you? Are you seriously about to get another clone? How do you even have the money left? I thought you used all of your savings on the first one. And for what? Just to go to some stuck-up college?
Harvard is one of the most prestigious colleges in the United States and one of the hardest schools to get into. I will do whatever it takes to get into this school, and as my friend, you should respect and support my decision.
And as my friend, you shouldn't do stupid things for stupid reasons. Why do you even want to go to Harvard? Like, what's your motive? It seriously can't be because it's hard to get into. Like, you haven't even talked about it since Kirsten got in, and now that's all you talk about. Why?
Well, because now that I think about it, I don't really want to go to Harvard. I guess I just want my parents to be proud of me like they are of Kirsten. I guess I went a tad bit crazy along the way. Sorry about that.
You don't need to go to some top tier school for your parents to accept and be proud of you. And I'm glad you're not exactly like Kirsten. I don't want to be friends with Kirsten. I want to be friends with you, Cole. Why don't you tell your mom about what college you want to go to? Not Kirsten, just you. Why don't you do it right now? But wait, why are we getting a new clone? What happened to your old one?
Oh, well, this is kind of embarrassing. I found out you weren't supposed to give the clone more than one task at a time or it might explode.
What? Uh-oh.
Yeah, my clone, it did that.
I gotta go.
It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. She'll do it. I don't know. It hopefully will be fine. Here goes nothing. I don't want to go to Harvard.
Oh, honey. Never said you had to get into Harvard. What? What made you think that?
Well, it's just that Kirsten, you were so excited and...
I'm proud of Kirsten because Harvard was her goal. It's a great fit for her. But that doesn't mean it's the only college that would make me proud. Considering how much musical theater is your passion, I thought you'd want to go to a college with a great theater program. You need to follow your goals. I want you to be happy in life. And that means different things for different people. You and Kirsten aren't the same, and I wouldn't want you to be.
Thank you, thank you. I really need to get that off my chest. Well, I'm gonna go practice for musical theater. Thank you.
Pizza.
Hi. I'm behind the scenes. So it's gonna first be of him walking in, and he's gonna be taking one of the backpacks, of course, like her stuff, and put it in the trash.
Yeah. So that was our last split screen shot. So now we do these close-ups.
8. No, we'll just transition into, like, we'll get to Z and then, alright, A.
Ela, go buy Catherine a soda.
Yep, this is the life.
Okay. I'm going over to the footage right now. There was like a lot of background noise. There was like trucks outside and they were beeping.
Scene 5A, take 1. Action. Look what I just did. Siri, when will the best day ever be? The best day ever will be on today.
I thought that looked great. What do you think, Rex?
I think that I probably should have waited a bit longer to do the Siri voice because normally it does that sound that says that she's heard you.
Can we do another take? And for Miss Knight, can you just please look at her when
Just one time?
Yeah, when
Okay.
Take 1.
Take 2.
Take 3.
Take 4.
Take 5.
Take 6. Take 9.
I think you should be worried about.
I should have recorded that. So it broke.
I can't see it.
Yeah, alright. We almost got killed by a virtual assistant.
That's your line, Sarah. What now?
I thought we were supposed to look at each other confused.
Oh.
Action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you're on mute.
Hey, Mr. Brown, I just got an email from a student that there's a strange person on campus of the theater.
That's weird because I'm actually in the theater right now. Nothing is pharmacy. We need to no one else here.
Cut.
I need to turn it off.
Oh, good idea. Oh, we gotta tell them we're doing that.
Yeah.
Sent it to everybody? Yes. For you at home, that would be a great thing to put for something that went wrong when you're doing the self-evaluation form. So we didn't turn the walkie-talkie off and everyone heard.
And I think they were about to call a drill.
Hope you enjoyed our films. I want to keep it short and sweet. I want to say thank you to all of the students. I especially count myself super lucky to have the opportunity to teach and get to know such an amazing group of kids. So as a small token of that appreciation, each student will be awarded a LASOTA, which is our version of the Oscar statue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the names of all of the students, and then in editing, I'm going to speed it up so it doesn't take so long. When you hear your name, you're going to walk up the red carpet, and then you're going to come to the side of the stage where the table and the LASOTAs are. Come and get your statue. And then you will walk across the stage, making room for everybody to join us on stage who is one of my students for one big group picture. And then after that, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. So here we go. Here's the list of kids. Evan Balzer, Ella Dumondin, Jordan Peterson, Treasure Webb, Nolan Ryan Wood, Nora Agde, Sydney Alpahando, Azaria Bell, Kyan Bell, Kirsten Boulware, Blake Connor, Madeline Covington, Tatiana Crawford, Jemiah Gordon, Lanai Lewis, Albani Lazardo Vasquez, Jillian McLaughlin, Layla Mummy, Lucy Naples, Leah O'Brien, Sylvia Phillips, Leela Prather, Autumn Scherer, Stella Smith, Tiana Walker, Arlana Wright, Sarah Agde, Alina Bolai, Hope Bowen, Noah Confiado, Cora Devenberg, Juliana Dinkins, Nicholas Elize, Andres Fuentes, Lizzie Gilbreth, Selena Ivanet, Lauren Jefferson, Rostik Varov, Jaden Kurtzky, Alyssa Lundberg, Kayla Martinez, Madison Matthews, Ella Morgan, Ella Peterson, Charlotte Rollins, Ronnie Lynn Tipton, Christina Topchi, Maya Wynn, Aiden Farrell, Leo Franklin, Rex Franklin, Cheyenne Holzendorf, Nevaeh Kluger, Chrisanne Nelson, Isabella Rose, Royce Thompson, Kylie Twig, Ariana Adams, Ashlyn Astorga, Amelia Benedicto, Jada Blunt, Azavi Breaker Kamiar, Fiona Citroni, Lara Esteban, Bryson Fields, Riley Gittins, Dio Green, Nang Sing Puyam, Bella Johnson, John A. Jones, Sienna Porter, Nate Vinwan, Jasmine Walker, Hayden Ward, Brennan Wood, Adam Rodriguez, Maya Vinson, Elise Crozier, Kaya Geisman, Serenity Grant, Leonie Lewis, Michael Mollison, Jayla Moore, Adeline Payton, Will Pitzenbarger, Nina Rary, Vivian Spotswood, Cecilia Richardson, Kate Higginbotham, Sydney Harmond, Lily Carter.